Okay, here I am standing on the upper reaches of the Avon River in Christchurch. Now the Avon, of course, is in Urban River. At the point where we're standing, there are some springs. These constitute the entire flow of the Avon River. Well, here we are, standing on this lovely little bridge and gazing upriver, just at the towards the junction where the Avon River comes in and joins the Waimairi Wairarapa. Over on my left is the Dean's Cottage, as you can see from the sign over there, the oldest building on the Canterbury Plains. I think there's less water in our urban rivers now than there was way back. It's because in the 1920s the City Council actually went out there and they carved the new channel in the Waimakariri River and they moved the river away from the city. So what we now call the Ōtākaro used to be called the South Branch of the Waimakariri. So if you move the river further away from the city, then you can imagine the groundwater level will drop. Well, this is the house that Mrs. Deans built after they'd made a bit of money. The Deans family are probably the best known family in Canterbury, I would say.
During the Otakaro Avon River project, one of the things Ngāi Tuāhuriri identified was we wanted to enhance mahinga kai values of the river. And mahinga kai literally means place where food can be generated, either naturally or with physical labour. And so the eel population in the river is a case in point. Now, pre-European times there was a pā site just across the river from here called Puari. And if you imagine you roll out of bed every day and you've got the world's biggest prehistoric pack and save, an interconnected wetland and river system that provided all of the fish species, all of the bird species that you could want to sustain yourself.
You'll see these wooden poles. They were put in by Ngāi Tahu, and one got snapped in the earthquakes. That's the middle one. You can see the stump of it there. And they were of 3 different heights, and they were to represent the 3 significant Maori migrations down from the North Island.
This is a really important site. It's the place of Tautahi, who was a rangatira, a chieftain who actually hailed from Kokoratata, Port Levy on Banks Peninsula. Tuatahi and others created a pāhia, a kaianga, a couple of centuries ago, and it was an important place for trade between Ngāi Tuāhuriri, the Kokoratata, Runanga, Ngāti Wheki and other Runanga from the area. So there's a lot of history in these lands, and the thing that connects it all is of course the river all the way through. Horseshoe Lake comes around here in a bend. It's an old bend of the river, and it originally came out down here, but the council's diverted the outlet through here, and there's a pump station that lifts the water out of this area when it's high tide to put it in the river.
The Raupo here are looking very, very happy. The city swapped some of the public land that they owned for some of this land, and so that they could establish this wetland.
Many people would come down to the river and just spend half an hour during their day, and it's that reconnection, I think, that helps. Often those people are dealing with emotional challenges in their personal lives and things like that, and it helps recenter them and give them perspective.
Who couldn't love a river like this?